Okay, so I have a little video here of my swing, and I'm showing it to you so you can see some of the movements that I want to see out of your swings. One of the drills, the 1, 2, 3 drill that I want you guys to use when we're working on the tee, as well as seeing some of my own faults, because there are a couple here that I definitely want to point out. So this is in slow motion. I'm again doing the 1, 2, 3 drill, but I just want to talk over it as you see the swing. Before I start the video, you can see in this position that my feet are outside my shoulders. I'm balanced. I have some flex in my knees. My hands are up and back in a comfortable position. So what I'm going to do from here is you're going to see the video segmented into 3 pieces. You're going to see a separation, or my part 1, where my lead foot is going to step towards the pitcher and my hands are going to go back. 2, my back hip and back leg are going to begin that rotation forward, my hand staying behind the hip just slightly, and then 3, the finish with the top hand and the bottom hand fighting through the ball and that barrel flattening out and driving out this direction. Okay, so I'm going to let this play and I'm going to talk over it, but I just want you guys to see know the pieces I'm talking about here. So right here, what you see is this is my 1. Now I'm going to point out a fault right here. I'm getting a little long with my front arm here, and the barrel's wrapping a little bit too much. But this is 1, separation of hands and feet. I'm beginning 2 right now. You can see my front heel dropping, my back hip beginning to rotate through the ball, hands still slightly behind the hip. This is 2. Now when I say 3 for you guys, or this is the next part, I'm going to let that hip finish and let these hands drive down through the ball and let that top hand, which should be my right hand, punch through the ball. When you finish, you should be finishing high. You should maintain your balance. Your back foot should have the shoelaces kind of pointing towards the pitcher. So overall, this wasn't a bad swing, with the exception of my hands getting a little bit too wrapped around the ball. I'm going to let one more swing play, and then I'll let you guys watch this. And if you have any questions, go ahead, please tell me about it. Don't pick on me too much. Remember, I'm much older than you guys. So let's take one more look here. Getting myself set up. When it comes to your batting stance, I don't particularly care where you start. You can start pretty much anywhere. But once you get to that loaded phase, your hands should be up and back and your weight should be on your backside. So again, here, my hands are up in a comfortable position for me. I'm balanced. I'm looking at the pitcher. I'm waiting for his movements. Typically, as his leg is coming down to plant, I'm doing my load. Here's my load right here, taking a step. Hands go back a little bit. That time my arm didn't bar as much and didn't wrap the bat. That's 1. 2, my back hip's going to begin to go here in a second. And when it does, my lead foot, there it goes. The lead foot is hitting the ground as my back hip begins to drive through the ball. As I'm doing so, my hands are coming down. Watch this back elbow. As I finish the swing, 3, this back elbow is going to drive right to my hip. Hip finish, and then hands punch through, finish high, keep your balance. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to work on when you're seeing that 1, 2, 3 drill. All right, guys.